That vegan teacher is one of what I would like to call the three horsemen of 2021 and 2022 commentary videos. That, of course, being Jellybean and PNG tubers, Nikocado Avocado, and of course, the cryptid herself, that dehydrated teacher. Oh, and also Dream, I guess. Commentary channels would talk about her all the time back in that era of YouTube, milking the subject completely dry. Because even now, it seems like this zombie does stupid shit every week. And at first, it was relatively tame, but as she got attention from YouTubers and other TikTokers, things would quickly spiral, committing every possible atrocity under the sun.
Okay, so this is what somebody wrote, right? Jeanette wrote, and this is my response. Here's my response. Number one, you mean the words nigger and cunt? Oh!
Because when she isn't doing sing-along karaoke on her ukulele with these bitmojis or whatever the fuck they're supposed to be, she's harassing YouTubers, celebrities, and even made a song about George Floyd for some reason. Yes, that actually happened. She really seems to like doing this stuff for some reason. For example, one of the many people that this real-life version of Smeagol has harassed on TikTok was Gordon Ramsay, where he would clap back in a TikTok as well. Though in all honesty, you'd think someone like Gordon Ramsay, out of all people, would have more to say than just and spitting out some lettuce, I guess. She also did TikToks about Tommy Innit, which were way worse.
I'm at college and surrounded by women.
Don't be scared, Tommy. Just follow that meat teacher, Miss Tofu. She'll help you find a nice vegan girl who will teach you what to do.
Hello TikTok, I got 2 more golden play buttons today that I'm going to show to girls if they come round. Because they do.
Tommy, the nice vegan girls don't want to see your buttons. But if you want them to play with your buttons, you're going to have to show them your fruits and your vegetables.
And it's like she's trying to tick off the boxes because she would go on to do this as well.
Coming out as a member of the LGBTQ community as an entirely selfish act.
Miss Katie gained more confidence to post more disturbing content, as she started describing coming out as homosexual is very selfish nowadays.
I never said that it is very selfish. I said that coming out is a selfish thing to do.
And then recently, there's just the blatant transphobia.
They, them, Zer, it in itself are not valid pronouns.
The person who's talking here is a man who had surgery and now looks like a woman. I think she wants to be identified as she, and so that's what I will call her.
Now, the person she's talking about in the video, Blair White, is a brain-dead lead huffer herself, but that vegan teacher isn't even talking about the stuff she's done. Now, even if she was, I don't know how much bath salts you'd have to be on to think being transphobic is a good argument. Not that her critical thinking skills are intact in the first place.
You know what you should be crying about? The rape, the torture, and the murder on all of your plates.
I'm sorry, is old MacDonald going E-I-E-I-O on the cow's ass before killing it? She'll take any controversial or trending topic to get attention and spread her ideology and hate, going way further than just spreading veganism, but hating people who aren't vegan. And as you saw with the last clip, sometimes it doesn't even have to do with veganism, because it isn't uncommon for her to spread hateful ideologies.
I mean, hey, after all, I agree with you. We should always see the good side of people. For example, Hitler. I mean, besides the fact that he murdered millions of innocent people, I'm sure he was deep down a good guy who said please and thank you once in a while. According to your logic, a person can murder and still be good. So, if your mom was kidnapped, raped, tortured, pinned down, forced to have her milk stolen, we should see the good in the person that did that because, maybe that week he held the door open for someone. Yup, extremely logical. Good work. Looking at the fact that you, like Hitler, are also good sometimes. Way to go, day and night, number 994.
Well, they loosely have to do with veganism, if you follow her mental gymnastics. Though, of course, she dabbles in some charity work herself, where she went topless for the people who want to skip the gilfs and go straight for the urn. Because we all know how truly respectful this person is. And I haven't even talked about the whole baby eating a rib thing, which is easily her biggest controversy in recent memory, where she said something so stupid that people are calling her a predator.
Imagine that this is your baby, and you ask your sister to babysit for a little while because you have to run some errands. Imagine that you tell your sister that you are vegan and you don't want your baby to eat any animal products. Your sister takes the dead body part of an innocent animal who didn't want to die and feeds it to your child. This meat is covered in barbecue sauce, which is made of salt, sugar, and spices. The baby is enjoying the barbecue sauce, which is vegan. If this had been a lollipop, the child would have had the same reaction. If this had been somebody's penis covered in sauce, the child would have had the same reaction.
Again, this absolute genius decides to make the worst possible comparison, comparing these things to some of the worst possible crimes. And if that wasn't bad enough, she calls it raping his palate and taking away his vegan virginity. Now, I agree if someone's parents tells you not to feed their baby something, don't feed them that. And the baby likes the sauce, not the meat. There's no way the baby can even eat and chew that thing. It's a pretty dick move to do that to your sibling. But this kind of thing is a pretty common tactic for this gremlin. Whether that be saying someone supports Hitler, murder, torture, rape, but the way she does it always comes off as really annoying and creepy. I also have to speed up some of these clips because it's like her brain is running off of Windows XP. And it's not like her strategies work anyway, because all people like her do is make vegans look bad. And most people, including me who cover her, disclaim that they don't hate vegans, because whether that be for moral reasons, dietary reasons, or whatever, veganism itself is completely fine. And while there are definitely people who haven't went outside in years who actually hate vegans, people like her only make the problem worse, or at least contribute to it. And I don't know how much she actually cares about veganism, because it seems to be a mix of her using it to spread hateful ideologies, her actually caring about it, and her trying to get attention. And it's clear she isn't going to stop anytime soon unless she physically can't. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Let's see what a billion IQ thinks she does next and get her 2 days of fame. Bye.